Hello everyone and welcome back to another Wizard101 video. You might notice I look kind of meh. My allergies are flaring up. Basically, today, for this video, I'm on the test realm. I don't know if you can tell. Probably can't. Basically, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be doing the new first-time user experience story that they have added on Wizard City. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because I don't want to make the video. Can I still use these? Because it has a level 50 thing. Maybe that's just in PvP? Let's see. Let's test that feature right now. Okay, no, I still can use it. Okay, so it's just in PvP. I fizzled. That sucks. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause after every single street that I do and give you my thoughts on it. If I thought it was good, if I thought it was bad, whatever. Sorry, I just fizzled twice in a row. Kind of funny. I'm going to pause here, and I'm going to unpause at the end of Unicorn Way, because obviously they didn't change Unicorn Way at all. It's just its base game thing. I hit that time. PogChamp. I'll be right back. I'd just like to say, by the way, I really dislike this part of the quest just because walking as a pet is very slow. I feel like the walk speed should be like maybe 50% faster. It's just really annoying, to be honest. Every time you get to this part, you know, it just slows right on down. And I don't really like that. Just kind of boring, not gonna lie. I will pause again once yeah, I'll be back.
I thought
Okay.
he was dead. Well, all the dead are back, so yeah, that makes sense.
One thing I would like to say about Sergeant Muldoon here is he has two different voice actors.
The whole city's a mess. The guard is completely overwhelmed. I hate to ask, but you say this was orchestrated.
Listen to this one. Alright, now listen to this one.
Triton Avenue's being overrun by the undead. I don't have any guards left to try and deal with it either.
King's Isle. Fix Sergeant Muldoon, please. Apparently Sergeant Muldoon has just... He had a cough in the second one, maybe. You know, his throat was just feeling a bit sore. Either way, let's do Firecat Alley.
Sergeant Muldoon sent you.
First impression, Private Quinn sounds like a total dweeb, I'd like to say.
Something has corrupted them.
Lizzo here sounds like she's speaking on an Xbox 360 headset that you'd get back in the day. You know those ones? Wait, let me see if I can find a picture of it if you don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, you should know what I'm talking about. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Here, this right here. It sounds like she's speaking to us through this. So, I would appreciate higher audio quality, King's Isle. Thank you. Alright, well this is interesting, and I do find this to be cool. This is the first time we've ever had to defeat the Fire Elf Pathfinders in a quest, as far as I know. I don't think we've ever had to defeat them before. They're just a mob that exists in the game. It's possible that there was a defeat and collect with like a school quest or something. Not sure, but definitely not in the main quest you had to beat them. So the fact that they added them into the main quest, kind of cool. I like it. I don't really like Shellis over there. He's kind of a dweeb. I don't dislike his character though. He's fine. I'd say so far everything has been fine. Nothing particularly making me haha laugh. Lizzo, her mic quality is bad, which is just very distracting, to be honest.
Fire for Fiddle, as he loves to tell. Fire for Fiddle, the fiend of the fell. Fire for Fiddle, fire for Fiddle.
Oh yeah, also they do that when you beat them up. It kind of sounds like someone had a stroke into the microphone, which is rather impressive.
My strong box. Thank you. Now about your question. I can't say for certain she's a witch, but there's a peculiar hermit who lives down the way. She keeps her windows drawn, and there's often strange smoke billowing from her chimney. That's the best I can give you. Hope it helps.
Hope it helps. Alright, I'm going to meet...
How dare you interrupt an old woman from her story?
I'm still gonna pause the video, I'll be back.
For me to analyze. We'll go from there.
You really did not remove the charred knife quest from this, because if there's no charred knife quest after this King's Isle, I will literally cry. That'll have ruined the entire game for me, just so you know.
Theater career.
Holy shit, someone actually...
With a vengeance.
They just murdered her, apparently.
Like an auditory virus. Rehearsals
what?
For a dreadful musical served as a
in case you're curious and you don't reach this point again and listen to it, basically she's just said that Bastilla was part of the play, and then someone summoned fire magic and just straight up murdered her.
To reverse the curse, I'll need a Herkimer stone to record Bastilla's voice onto. Get one from the rotting fodder.
Okay.
Dark cave.
Sorry, so I'm getting a Herkimer stone from one rotting fodder in the cave. Okay. Bit confused. Also, did they change the dialogue for this? Yes, okay, they did. I was wondering if they would change the dialogue for a side quest or not. Alright, I'm going to the rotting fodders, I guess. I'll be back. I found a side quest. I'm interested.
Oh, sorry. You startled me. I'm just so worried about my precious fire kitties. A crazed fire elf opened my door and they ran outside. Being kittens, they just couldn't pass up the opportunity to get out and explore, but they're too young to find their way back home. Please, Wizard, this street is too dangerous right now. You will? Bahooga! Oh, thank you! There are 5 missing fire kittens. You'll recognize them by their collars. Please hurry! Be sorry. This entire wretched city will be sorry!
Yeah, so Bastilla Gravewind is kind of like not okay. It seems she was murdered in cold blood during a performance, and then now no one wants to listen to her music. To be fair, I don't want to listen to her music either. Really, it's just entirely sad for her, and you know, this is a tragic story. I don't know why Wiz made her such a tragic character, but they did.
Did you capture Bastilla's whale?
Alright, so obviously it's to be seen, but I think that these quests give more total XP than the quests did before in Firecat Alley. Obviously I have a Hyper Elixir on because I wanted to make this easier for myself, so I have a bit more than usual, but I still think, based on what I've seen, it's a bit more.
The greatest magicians have something to learn. Fire for Friddle, Wizard City must burn. Fire for Friddle.
Okay, calm down there. Cease. I don't know what Fire for Fiddle is, but apparently, it's not having a stroke, as I've learned over the course of doing Firecat Alley. Personally, I am not entirely sure, but apparently. Alright. Alakane Swift Arrow, very dead. You know, I'm just gonna record this part because I figure that maybe the dialogue will be interesting.
Dark resonance hath been driven from my brain. By the hand of this gentle wizard, I am again stark raving sane. How can I ever repay you?
Alright.
You say only I can deliver my people from the grip of this dreadful banshee's curse? But how? I am an actor. We are the opposite of people. The cure and my voice hath entwined? Then accept the role of hero I must, and I shall deliver a performance for the ages, to the streets!
Okay, so from what I've learned here, actors are the opposite of people. To be fair, as, I mean, I was technically a theater kid. I was part of stage crew. As a theater kid myself, I guess I could say, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yeah, I guess. Hello, Greta.
Well, did you fix this mess? Can I go back to my stories now? Finally! This whole ordeal has made me realize that I don't miss working with students as much as I'd previously thought. No offense. Run along then, dear. And if you would be so kind as to omit my name from your official reporting to the city guard, I'd appreciate it. Ta-ta!
Alright. So fun fact, Lizzo Firespitter appeared in, like, literally one quest. I thought that she was gonna be kind of a... Oh, she has a side quest.
Hey, newbie.
I don't really care about the... Okay, it's over here.
To start a fight to someone with your reputation delivers the bad news. You'll do it? Thanks!
Great balls of fire! You're alive! When I
Great
didn't hear
balls
back
of
from you,
fire.
I just assumed... Well, I'm glad you weren't fricasseed. Did you find Lizzo? She's safe now? Whew! And a cure for the Fire Elves' madness is being administered as we speak? You're amazing! You should tell Sergeant Muldoon! And feel free to mention how I'm still bravely defending this position. If it comes up. Thanks, Wizard. I couldn't have done it without you.
Look at how they massacred my boy Private Quinn. Look at this shell of a character compared to what he used to be. Before, he specifically went out of his way to save the Fire Elves because he was the Fire Elves' friend. Now he's a little weenie boy that is scared to hold a position at the front of the street. Kingsisle, how dare you? How dare you have the audacity to massacre my boy Private Quinn like that? I will never forgive
Hello
you.
again, young wizard. Do the smell of brimstone and burnt hair spell word from Firecat Alley?
Why does he sound different
You
again?
helped quell an undead insurrection and cure the fire elf curse? Impressive! We're not out of the woods yet, but we're making headway.
Alright. Now I'm doing Triton Avenue, so I will be back. I don't know how they could have changed this much after already changing it.
Help!
Okay, it's still us saving Susie now, and I still think that's sexist. Kingsisle, you are just full of bad decisions recently. I will be back. Okay, so far, I don't think they updated the Triton Avenue quest. Obviously, that's to be seen. I'll keep going. But I thought that they'd updated all the 3 streets. It's possible that they just updated Firecat Alley. I'm going to pause here and keep going. If they updated any more, I'll unpause. If they didn't, I'll unpause when I'm completely done with the street. So that's to be seen. I'll be back. Alright, so I looked at the update notes, and they didn't do one for Triton Avenue, which makes sense because they'd already done one for Triton Avenue. But they did do one for Nightside, apparently. So I can't even skip Triton Avenue, even if I wanted to. I'm still going to have to do it because to get to Nightside, you need to do all 3. So, whatever. I'll see you guys when I'm back and at Cyclops Lane with the new stuff. I hate Nolan's new voice actor. I hate him already. I despise you. I'm sorry, whoever you are, whatever you've done. You are not Nolan Stormgate.
Yeah, much better.
This is not Nolan
You're
Stormgate.
more useful than my other assistants.
Here, wait.
Layabouts,
Comment. Quests. This is not Nolan Stormgate. Bring Nolan Stormgate back. Submit.
My fellow students and I came to confirm
fellow
the successful
students and I.
thwarting of the Cyclops Rebellion. But there's a problem. The thwarting was unsuccessful, which should be impossible. Professor Drake handled this problem as any conjurer would. He summoned trolls and minotaurs to deal with it for him. But these lumbering trolls and minotaur warhorns don't seem to be working.
Wait,
They're just wandering
Professor
around
Drake
in
summoned
circles.
these?
We could report that to Professor Drake, but I see a spark of ambition in you. Let's knock the sense back into these beasts ourselves, yeah? That will certainly earn us some extra credit. You go battle trolls and I'll handle the war horns.
Sorry, did you just give me 2 gold and 1 XP to defeat 3 trolls? You know, King's-Isle, you managed to make me want to hurt this Nolan Stormgate even more than the last one, which is honestly shocking. So you know what? I applaud you for a job well done on making this character as hateable as possible. Fantastic job. But I hope you know I still no longer Cyclops Lane. I am now sad. Everything's sad. This is just tragic. We'll just keep going, because at this point we just got Cyclops Lane and Nightside left. Let's just keep going. Yeah. Alright, one more of these. I'm still just baffled by this. I can't believe you've done this. I have not much time left on my elixirs that I got. Can I kill with one of these without an enchant? Maybe. I think I can, actually. I can. Perfect. Yeah, I threw on these elixirs just because it's test realms, so...
You're not as easy to capture as other students were. Now General Achilles let trolls go hungry.
Huh?
What? The trolls summoned to defeat the Cyclopses have joined up with them and captured my student assistants? What did you do? Never mind, never mind. This is no time for recriminations. That will come later. Now we must figure out how this happened.
You did not just say recriminations in that tone of voice.
Cannot just turn on their masters. It's against their code of honor, or laws of physics, or whatever. There's something strange afoot. I think our best course of action is to tell a grown-up. Report the situation to Professor Drake, while I remain and bravely hold the line. Make sure to mention...
You can get to Raven. Use the return to comments button to get
No, don't use the return to comments button. Gamma lies here. You press the go home button, and then you walk out of your dorm room, okay? That is much faster, and if you do anything else, you're just bad. Alright? This game is lying to you. Lying.
Yes, yes, trouble on Cyclops Lane. Something, students. Oh, you're one of those fast talkers, aren't you? Lovely. Let me save you the trouble of breathlessly barking and dancing about like a dog reporting a mishap in a well. I already know everything. And I need you, yes you, to help me save Cyclops Lane. He will give you an item of great importance. Bring it back to me.
So this is where Cyrus Drake shows that he's not fit to teach a classroom. When you allow your student to, or you make your student go pick up a robe instead of, saving students who've been kidnapped.
Where shopping for apparel's more fun than Monkistons in a barrel. Professor Drake sent you, eh? Which one? The mean one or the evil one? Cyrus? Aye. He's the mean one. The old Death Professor Malistaire, oi. That's his brother.
Oi.
Always wear a grumpy pair. Can't say I mind there being one less around these days.
I wish there were 2 less.
Anyway, here's the old Grump's package. All his laundry clean, pressed, and folded correctly. No matter what he says.
Okay, I like that character. He's been the first character so far that I've been like, okay, he's fine. Everyone else? Nah. Nah. Don't like him.
Well, that certainly took you long enough. No doubt Victor folded my robes improperly as well. Why do you continue raving about Cyclops Lane? The situation is well in hand. I sent an army of trolls to ensure as much. The trolls are revolting, you say? Yes, that is a problem, and it must be dealt with harshly. Take this note to Headmaster Ambrose at once.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will not expel you. I realize Professor Drake takes particular umbrage at the trolls are revolting joke, but this is simply too far.
I'd like to say I don't like Merle Ambrose's delivery of this line as much as I used to, because he used to say, "I will not expel you," and then he would say the whole name of the school. I like that much better than "I will not expel you."
You mean to say the trolls he sent to Cyclops Lane are revolting in the combative sense? Oh dear, he must remedy this at once. Don't worry, young wizard. Professor Drake may seem callous, but he is not his brother. Impress upon him the severity of the issue, and he will help.
Oh, we actually have to go back to Cyrus Drake now? We didn't used to have to do this. We used to just, you know, go on our way, because we know that Cyrus Drake is just a useless piece of crap. Is he still useless? We're about to see. My bet is yes. Also, let me rebuy these. Where's the Vengeful Elixir? There we go. We shall buy those. Alright.
You're still here? The trolls are rebelling, Captured some students, you say? Nolan behaving bravely? I don't believe you. Although, thinking about it, Wizard City is old and holds many ghosts with strange powers not commonly practiced today. It's not impossible such a spirit may have a way to enthrall my minions, though General Achilles would have neither means nor motive to summon one. What's that? Yes, Malastair would. I heard you met him. Well, he and Achilles are old comrades. Who knows what dark powers he gave the Cyclops? All I can do is guide you. Whatever my brother summoned to disrupt my also, make sure young Master Stormgate doesn't...
If you marked your location, click the recall button to return to your mark.
Nolan Stormgate deserves the death penalty.
Professor Drake said to tell me not to get eaten. I knew deep down he really... So then, if the students were kidnapped by trolls and the trolls work for the Cyclops, then a Cyclops should know where the students are. Therefore, my first order of business is to have you go fight Cyclopsicles until one tells you where the students are.
The thing is that they managed to... I'd say they managed to perfect Nolan Stormgate's douchiness on both the old Nolan and the new Nolan, but I like the old Nolan way better. Because the old Nolan had almost like... a snark to him, you know? Like, he wasn't just, "Oh yes, I am a total douchebag and will pretend that I am better than everyone." He was like, "Well, I guess we can go save those students." You know?
We had the trolls deliver them, because there's nightmares in there no sane Cyclops can endure.
I just think it's just such a letdown compared to... you know, the old Nolan. Because the old Nolan, despite his snarkiness and his assholeness, he was the brains of the operation. That's, like, what he...
Out of here. Those zombie creatures have the talisman to dispel these bubbles. Get it from them, please.
Okay, they're stuck in bubbles. That sucks. Anyways, as I was saying, the old Nolan might have, you know, been an asshole, but he had the smarts to back it up. He helped us the first time get through Cyclops Lane and actually helped us reach General Achilles, right? And he legitimately was helpful. This Nolan just feels like he's better than everyone, but he's not actually.
Free the miscreants, but you will all be chow for the Great One. Who...
Oh, thank you! I thought for sure the spirits here were going to possess us and make us dance to catchy, upbeat music. It's my worst fear. I don't know what happened. The trolls just grabbed us and sealed us in bubbles to become vessels for the Great One. Whatever that means. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd very much like to flee in terror.
The Great One. Alright.
Dude, you rock! Did you see all these gnarly ghosts? Oh, yeah. Osiris said they were sealed in this cave by his bro back in the day. Something with power over the dead broke him out, though. Oh, I bet it was Malorn. Dude's always been jealous of my raw cool. Oh, you think Malister did it? Didn't he blow up with a death school or something? Yeah, whatever. Going out to get some rays.
That man looks like he might say that he's going to catch some rays, but it looks like he hasn't been outside in his entire life. So, you know, whatever. Whatever. Kingsisle, you do you.
At last. Let me guess, Nolan sent you to do his work for him? That is such a myth wizard thing to do.
I think that's
Maybe
racist.
it's just him. I'll get everyone to safety. Find us back by Nolan and we can discuss next steps.
Alright. Hopefully we actually have someone useful now, but I guess she was stuck in a bubble, so I don't trust her to be useful in the slightest. Right.
Everyone safe? Good. Now we need to finish the job the trolls and war. I don't know what dark influence Achilles.
I feel like it matters a little bit. We'll never get to Achilles' tower with those war horns on his side.
No, we definitely won't. Our spellbooks are gone, and they are not entry-level monsters. But our new friend here can do it.
Oh, that's an excellent idea I just had. Wizard, go fight war horns until they surrender. I'll stay here and protect the others.
Thanks.
Yeah, so see, that right there is what I meant, is the old Nolan thought of that idea himself, and he knew that what he had to do, and he was like, you know, you need to go fight some warhorns and collect the warhorns pass. And now he's just kind of like, oh, I stole that idea from my friend over here named, what's his name, Garrick Goldenhawk. You know, I'm actually going to pause the video now. I should have been doing that before, honestly, because now it's a bit too long, but whatever. You get to watch more Cyclops Lane. I'll be back. I don't like Romulus's voice anymore, and I really...
One of you comes to face me at last. Know this. I see Cyclops Lane, but it was not my choice.
It was mine. No, down here, near the ground. Yes, me. Fear me. For I am a prince of Darkmoor. Cursed to be a bunny. Beaten by a vampire. Then trapped between physical and spiritual planes. I am a ghostly vampire bunny. And I once tried to control Lizard City with my hypnotic gaze. Alas, I was sealed in a cage with the other undead. But Malister destroyed our prison, sent us to cause chaos. And then his brother provided an easily swayed army of trolls and cowards. But sadly, yours is too keen an intellect to fall for my diabolical cuteness. So instead, sit them, General!
No. No. Alright. Now that I've finished that fight, let me go over this. Actually, I'll talk to Nolan first, and then I'll...
The trolls and warhorns seem more docile now. I take...
More like this wizard was successful.
Now, let's not point fingers. We succeed and fail as a team. And I will...
Whatever you say, Nolan. Wizard, you should head back to Sergeant Muldoon in Old Town and tell him Cyclops Lane is under control.
Alright. So, let me put it like this, right? If before, Firecat Alley was like a 4 out of 10, right, on a scale, it's now a 7 out of 10, I would say. If Cyclops Lane used to be a 7 out of 10, like I think it was, it is now a 3 out of 10. If they massacred my boy Private Quinn, they have massacred Cyclops Lane as a whole. I don't think it's nearly what it used to be. It is now a shell of pain and suffering. And I know that Kingsisle will not go back on this. I know that they won't, and that makes me really sad. Because I honestly think Cyclops Lane now is just a trash street. Like, Nolan Stormgate, not as good as he used to be. General Achilles, he's okay. Romulus, they changed his voice, which I dislike. I liked his old voice better. And the Great One, the entire that plotline, no.
General Achilles is backing down, though it may take a while with all good job on cleaning. For now, though, Report back to the headmaster and tell him that everything is under control.
Alright, I'm gonna pause again. Hopefully, I'll unpause if I see anything different, but it's probably gonna be mostly the same. Alright, so the part with Bartleby, I really like that. King's Isle, you did something right. Thank you. That's what I needed after the travesty that was the new Cyclops Lane. Like, I can't even impress on you just how unfun Cyclops Lane is for me now. I'll be back. Alright, so this NPC in Nightside named Daisy, and I don't really like her, but she's not as egregious as Cyclops Lane, so I will accept it. Alright, that Nightside was kind of cool. Probably the best change they've added so far. I feel like they definitely really did need a Malastare feature sooner than Marleybone. I think it's the first time we see him in Newgate Prison. So, I do really like that.
Some good news, Wizard. The guards are reporting progress in pushing out the What? Oh my, this is indeed distressing news. I'll manage shoring up our passage to Nightside so we can resume proper death. We know he seeks the... With Bartleby's eye missing, we must take these 2 spiral keys.
Alright, and that's it.
To the world inside Bartleby.
So that's pretty cool.
He can guide you.
This is a 30-minute video. It probably should have been more like a 20-minute video, but I didn't pause in Cyclops Lane. Whatever. You win some, you lose some. What do I think about this overall? I'd say it's a net positive change, but Cyclops Lane has been irreversibly destroyed. Just absolutely destroyed. But I think every other change is a positive one that I've seen. I think that the story flows better, and I think it's pretty good. So you know what? I give this a total of 6 out of 10. Again, really Cyclops Lane brings that down. If they made it better, then it would probably be like an 8 out of 10, you know? But whatever. That's you can't win them all. Excuse me, sorry. So, see you in the next video. If you enjoyed, please drop a like, hit the sub button. And adios. See you in the next video.